Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful morning. All right, my people. So as I am here on my way to work, I just decided to come on and talk a little bit about what happened on day 3 and what to expect on day 4. You know, talking about that second test match between West Indies and Bangladesh. Boy, I tell my people, you can say that day 3 totally belonged to Bangladesh, and based on how they are shaping up, seems as if they are going to secure day 4 also. You know, the only way this can return to our favor is if our bowlers go out there and take those, think about 5 wickets we have to get if we can take those for 50 runs or so. Apart from that, I don't see how we're going to walk away with this one at all. We would even have to do well to save the test match. You understand? We are closer to giving up the series, you know, drawing the series 1-1 than we are to winning it 2-0. You understand? It's going to be tough. It's going to be a long fourth day. You understand? Our batsmen, our bowlers will have to go out there first thing in the morning and try to see if they can pick up those wickets, and then our batsmen will have to try and do a thing. But you know, the famous saying goes, a leopard never changes spot. You understand? And all habits die hard. I would add this one in that all bad technique don't get fixed overnight. You understand? All bad technique don't get fixed overnight. And it's gonna be very tough for us because we have their seamers to deal with. Seamers will be fresh. It's not like their batsmen went out there and give away their wickets quickly, so the bowlers have to go out there and stand up in the sun and bat. You understand? Plus we will still have their spinners to deal with on that fourth day pitch, fifth day pitch. You understand? So it's gonna be very interesting to see how it goes, my people. Our batsmen yesterday, you know, only about, I think it was about 2 or 3 of them got double figures. Everybody got cash pot number. You understand? Not even cash pot number, because I have some cash pot number that goes into double digit, but everybody get single digit number apart from those couple of guys that I mentioned. So you know, it's going to be very interesting to see how day 4 turns out. But I was saying last night in a video that, listen, if your bowling unit bowls out a team for 160 and then manage to bowl out the team in the second innings for 250, you can't ask for anything more than that. You cannot ask for anything more than that, you know. You understand? And this is how we have been going for a little while now. You understand? It's the same thing we saw against South Africa. Remember, we played against South Africa. We played against England. I mean, you know, we know the brand of cricket that England plays, so they are definitely going to be looking to score and score quickly. But generally speaking, our bowling is usually, you know, in a good place. It's just the batting that needs to step up. You understand? I don't know, you know, my people, but when we look at the leader, you understand, leader in more than one ways. You know, talking about Craig Brathwaite, he's the captain and he's also at the top of the order there. He's expected to, you understand, see off the new ball and create a platform for the other batsmen to come and do their thing. You understand? Generally speaking, we haven't seen that from him in a little while. You know, so I don't know if he's gonna play a whirlwind knock in the second innings. I think it was the last time that we played in Sabina Park in a test match. I think it was 2021 against Pakistan. Don't quote me. I am just saying this as I remember. It's not like I have it written down here. But I think it was 2021 against Pakistan in a second innings. He batted well and helped us to win a game. So I don't know if he's saving the best for last, as people love to say. You understand? But serious questions will have to be asked about you know, his spot in the team. I am one of them that believe that, you know, if you are looking to replace somebody or you are looking to give somebody else a role, then you should be able to clearly see the person that is going to get it. You understand? And we find ourselves in a situation right now where the two leaders on paper, you understand, they are not they are probably not doing as well as we would have liked. You understand? You know, Joshua De Silva, wicket-keeper, batsman, not doing the worst job with the gloves. You understand? Might put down one or two, but generally speaking, he does well with the glove. You understand? But I've always said that even though wicket-keeping is a specialist position, there is a reason why we keep on rotating. We haven't done that in a while, but there's a reason why teams rotate between wicket keepers, you know, even when one is the best glove man. The example that I have always used to bring this point across is Ben Foakes. Ben Foakes in England, right? He's the best glove man in the country over there in England. And, you know, for years they have decided to use other people in and around, you understand, just because of the brand of cricket that they are looking to play with the bat. You know, I mean, Ben Foakes can bat, you know, but, you know, we see how they are doing it now with the glove. You understand? And all of this started way back in the 60s, 70s. Wicket-keeping position was a specialist, and sometimes they don't even worry about their batting. But all of this revolutionary movement started back with Adam Gilchrist. You understand? You had people like Kumar Sangakkara, all of them guys coming through. Even my favorite cricketer I have mentioned on here several times, Dinesh Ramdin. Right? There's a reason why Ramdin was in and out of the team. Some might believe it's because of his temperament and because of his his decision making in terms of being argumentative or whatever. But there's a reason why Carlton Bard Jr., Shane Dorridge, and they had another one in the meantime, another wicket-keeper who I don't remember now. There's a reason why they had Devon Thomas at one point. There's a reason why they kept on rotating between those wicket-keepers, even when them man couldn't lace Ramdin's boot or put on him gloves. You understand? It's a reason. It's because wicket-keeping position is very difficult, yes. You understand? You're squatting behind there for hours. You know, you have to be fit. I understand that. But just like how every other team looks at this position, that is how we have to look at it. Also, you know, we have to look at it and say that it's a specialist position, yes. But it's not like we are taking out a specialist wicket-keeper and putting in a T10 or a part-time wicket-keeper that cannot keep. You can't do that in Test cricket because you don't want a man dropping catches and all. But at the same time, just as how you might have a power hitter and you think that he's the best in the game, if he's not performing, you're going to find another power hitter to rotate with him. You understand? And, you know, I like Da Silva as a player. You understand? But, you know, we definitely need to look at where we are at. You know, we find ourselves in a situation right now where we can't even say jump up and say let us change the leadership because there's a problem. You understand? Da Silva is his second, and you know his spot is not. I mean, I can't say his spot is not sure because obviously they are picking him, but you know it's not like he's setting himself apart. I see some people saying Alzarri Joseph should step up into a leadership position. It was probably a few months ago. I don't know if it reached a year yet that that Alzarri Joseph himself came out and said, listen, what he's focused on right now is building this game. You understand? He is happy to help out on the field, but from an individual point of view and perspective, he's looking to step up his game. You understand? And that is what he's really focusing on right now. So I don't know how that would go. I see some people, because Kemar Roach is performing well, the same people who are saying that they need to drop Roach and take him out of the team. The same people start saying that Roach need to captain. Hey, I tell you, I love my Caribbean people, you know. The same people that used to say that take Roach out of the team, they're the same ones now, a couple weeks after saying that Roach should be captain in the team. when I don't think that's the right position, the right way to go. You understand? Because it's not like he's gonna be able to continue for a couple of years. Well, you understand? A few guys that the problem is that some of the guys that we were grooming from under 19 level to come up and captain, those guys they are no longer in Test cricket. Some of them not even. Some of those guys don't even want to play ODI cricket, much as Test cricket. So that is where we find ourselves, my people. So it's going to be very interesting to see the debriefing after this series. You understand? After this Test series, it's going to be very interesting to see the debriefing. Another thing, though, my people, I am not using this as a excuse or anything, but we have a problem because our Test players, they will play a couple of matches right now. And then you don't see or hear from them for months, when they have another Test series. And them sort of things can't work. You understand? It can't work like that. You have a couple of Test players that will be a part of ODI Super 50 teams. You understand? They will be a part of T20 teams. So, it's not red ball cricket, but at least they are keeping themselves active. Somebody like a Craig Brathwaite, when the Test series finish, you don't see about that man for months, brother. Because either him can't make the Barbados Super 50 team, or for some other reason he doesn't play. You understand? And obviously he's not gonna play T20s or anything. So, it's tough. So, we can be critical of the players, but we still understand that these players, they don't really have a lot of time. You understand? They don't really get a lot of match time. And the problem with our cricket, why we see a lot of these guys coming into their own at 27, 28 when they should already be established, is the fact that they don't have a lot of cricket playing. You understand? Some teams overseas, they play red ball cricket right throughout. I remember a couple of years ago, I read an article where they were talking about, I don't know if they're still doing it, young Indian players coming up, they are not able to get white ball contracts until they play a certain amount of red ball cricket. You understand? I don't know if that's the case right now, because I swear they signed a youngster the other day, Rajasthan Royals, in the IPL. Might be that case. They can get signed in franchise cricket, but they don't get like a red they don't get accepted in the white ball team, national team, until they play a certain amount of for what we call first class cricket. You understand? I think they call it Rajasthan Trophy or something like that. So I can understand that our players definitely need much time, but you just have to make do with what you have. You understand? And it's going to be very interesting, my people, to see how it works out. But I just wanted to talk a little bit on that, my people, as I am on my way to work. But we're going to leave it right here for now. Hopefully later on, when we have our next talk, it will be a good one, and West Indies would have overturned what looks to be a very, very difficult position, and they would have gotten into a better position, hopefully. You understand? But we're going to leave it right here for now, my people. Big up on yourself and stay safe. Bless up.